Hello guys, I'm back at it again here. Today I'm going to show you how to remove the alternator in this 01 Golf TDI. So first off, I already removed the plastic engine cover. It's easy enough. Remove that and disconnect the battery. It's just a 10mm nut. Pop the cable off the terminal and you can see the alternator is buried in this car. So what I like to do first is disconnect all the electrical connections. Simply pull this out. And then you'll have a dust cover here. You have to pop this off, and there's a 13mm nut under there, and remove that, and you can remove this other wire. Alright, the next thing I'm going to do is remove the hanger that holds this wire on, and you can see where the socket is right there. That's an 8mm nut. Just remove that, and that will remove the hanger from the alternator, and you can move this wire out of the way. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is remove this plastic tube here. You have to remove this clamp, just squeeze it, pull it back, and there's one down below here that's buried. You can see it right there. And you need a special tool for this, which I have. This goes on the clamp here. You squeeze it. These are cable pliers. Here, these work really well, and to release you just push on this here like so. So that's what you need for that. Right, as you can see, I have this clamp removed. I just pushed it back here, let it loose, and this part is now free. Don't forget the wire loom here. Remove this. Just held in alongside there in that channel. Remove that. And I did release that clamp down there, as you can see where it's not dirty at, that's where it was. I just moved it over to the right, and hopefully that'll be enough. I can wiggle it. Yeah, it's free. I see it. I can wiggle it out of there. And then you don't have to remove the fuel line, so you can just maneuver it out from underneath. As you can see, the tube is disconnected. So I'm going to bring it out from underneath these fuel lines here. Just be careful. And there we go. That's removed. Alright guys, to remove this side skirt, you need to remove this to get clearance to get behind here. So there's one Torx screw right here, T25, same as the belly pan. Remove that. And then it's clipped in here on the bottom, but first, before you pull this out, there are speed nuts over here. You can see there's one right here. They just pull right out. And if you look around this side, right there, that rusted one, that one needs to be removed too, and you just pull it right out. And then that should remove the side skirt. Alright, I have the side skirt loose. It's ready to come out. So I'm going to wiggle it around here. Might have to maneuver some of this plastic. There we go. Came right out. Okay, now we need to remove the belt. And to do that, we need to release the tension. So if you look right up here, the tensioner is right here. And you need a 16mm wrench. Go right over top of this. Then you push to the left. You can see the tension release. So you have to push it up far enough that you can maneuver the belts over the pulleys, and the belt will come off. Okay, since I'm under here, I can remove the AC compressor. Unfortunately, this has to come off to remove the alternator. So if you look, there is a bolt right here. It's a 16mm bolt, and there's also one on the right side right here. So you can go ahead and remove those and make sure you have a way to support this AC compressor, because it will swing down. You leave the hoses connected and use a block of wood or something to support it safely. Alright, now we can remove the tensioner. There are a total of 3 13mm bolts holding this on. So if I show you this right here, there they are. Just remove those and the tensioner will pull straight up and out. Okay, I have the AC compressor removed. I just laid it down right here. Make sure you disconnect this electrical connection. That's this end, just pulls right out. And then I let it rest here on the garage floor. So there's enough length in the hoses, you can just rest it there, it won't go anywhere. So now, we can go ahead and remove the alternator. Okay, now we can remove these two 13mm bolts. There's one here and one up above here. Okay, the alternator is loose and it's ready to come out, but unfortunately this fan here will have to be taken out and removed because there's not enough clearance for that alternator to slide through. Now there are three 10mm bolts holding that fan on, and one's up top right here, and then the other two you can get at underneath here. You can see there's one there and one right here. So we'll do that. Remove this wire loom from this connector here. This little spot here, just pull it up and out. Remove that, and then that thing will swing down out of the way. Just watch out for these power steering lines. You'll have to move those a little bit, and I should be able to squeeze it through then. Okay, after you get all those 10mm screws out, you can go ahead and wiggle this through here, and it'll drop right down. Just be careful of this power steering hose. Okay, now you can swing this out of the way. And now we should have enough room here to get this alternator out. Just be careful not to hit any of these cooling fins in the radiator. You don't want to bend those in or damage those. Okay, the alternator is out. And basically what I did is I went right through this hole right here. So you need to move the power steering hoses up a little bit, pull it through here and behind this other line here and down. And you can do it. Just take your time with it and it'll come. So now I have the new alternator right here, same brand, got another Valio. Make sure they're both the same. These are both 120 amp. Here's 120 amp. That's 120 amp. Everything looks the same on the back side. The only thing that looks a little different is this plastic surrounding here. This one does not have that, but that's nothing to worry about. So they both look pretty much identical, which is good. This was about $255. This is a brand new unit, not rebuilt. So this car has about 152,000 miles on it. And this is the original unit. It lasted a long time, so I'm pretty happy with it. That's why I went with another one. Now installation is just the reverse of the removal, which is easy enough. So good luck with it, and thanks for watching. Please subscribe.